Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. So what's going to happen for you this week in love? Okay, so we have the World in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Don't be worried about all the reversals. Oftentimes reversals can mean more positive things than if the card was in the upright position. I feel as though this person feels that there's unfinished business between you both. Their world has been turned upside down in some kind of way. If you are in separation, if some kind of tower moment, some kind of painful event happened which led to a separation, they definitely feel as though more is supposed to unfold between you both. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This person may have been back and forth in your life, in and out. Maybe they couldn't fully commit. This could be that they wanted to rush in, but for whatever reason they felt held back, because we have the Chariot in reverse as well. So there was a lack of movement, and it's a lack of movement due to imbalance, because we have the yin and the yang here. So some imbalances, but I feel very soon this is going to shift, because it's very interesting. There's delays, obstacles here, but then we finish off with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and these are both about communication. This is rapid movement forward, and this is balance as well, because this is an 8, so this is that infinity symbol. So King of Swords, this person is in the process of mastering their thought patterns. I feel like their thoughts cause them to have a lot of fear, to back out, to run away, to kind of freak out if they get too close to you, and they're realizing that this is what has caused them a lot of issues, a lot of obstacles, a lot of heartbreak, and maybe even separation between you both. So there will come a time where they will have this transformation. The King of Swords is all about communicating clearly, that self-mastery. There's loads of butterflies on this card, so that is the transformation. This is seeing clearly as well, having healthy thought patterns. Like this person may have been very self-destructive because they had a negative outlook on life, on themselves, on this connection, and it was really holding them back. But there will be rapid movement forward. This person will do what it takes to ground your connection, because these wands are coming down from the heavens, the higher realms, and they're coming towards the earth. They're going to ground on the earth. So some sort of communication is going to happen in the 3D. They're having a realization of certain things that were causing them to go in circles. Okay, so let's look at some clarifying messages. All of the written cards in today's reading are my own creation, except for these cards here, which we're going to look into in a little bit. So, what is their message for you right now? We have the Six of Wands. Let me be your hero. So yeah, this person wants to make amends. They want to put things right. Six of Wands is victory after a battle, or victory after some kind of struggle or adversity, and it normally shows the hero, the soldier who has been triumphant in some kind of battle and has saved the people, and everyone's looking up to this person. So sorry, the camera's focusing in and out. So yeah, they want to be in your good books again. They want to prove themselves to you. They want to prove to you that they can fight their battles, whatever struggles they've needed to face up to. I feel like they will. 6 is the number of love as well, so they're going to do what it takes, face their fears, because they feel like it's worth it. They feel like you and the connection are worth it. Okay, so this is the Hermit. I'm pausing to get a better look at things. So yeah, this may explain the Chariot in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like they want to move forward, because all of these cards here, these three, are about movement. So they want to move forward, but they're stuck, or right now they're in a place of pause. Sorry, this isn't the Hermit, this is the Hanged Man. So yeah, the Hanged Man purposely ties himself upside down by the ankle in order to see things from a different perspective, in order to receive some kind of awakening, some kind of epiphany. So this may be part of the soul contract, this pause right now, for them to have deeper enlightenment, really, to help them free themselves from their blocks. Yeah, look, we have, I want you to be so proud of me. That is what I was saying. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is about them working hard for that recognition again. They want you to recognize them in a positive light. So they may want to make amends. They want to be cooperative with you. You know, if they were reluctant to come forward or have a deeper commitment, they want those things now, and they are going to prove themselves to you. We have the Three of Cups. I feel so happy when I'm with you. I feel like this person has realised that when they're not with you, then they're really unhappy. They may have taken your connection for granted in the past, but they're certainly not now. Three of Cups is also the reunion card. And we have the Hierophant, I will look after you. So yeah, this person definitely wants stability within themselves, so there can be stability within your connection. They want to be your hero, they want to look after you, they want to be a good provider, they want to be that divine masculine energy that takes action and is dependable, who is truly there for you. So these are all really positive signs. Okay, so let's look at these Island Time wellness cards. What's going on with them right now? We start off with ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So yeah, wow, this is why there's a pause right now. They're learning from their mistakes, and they're learning to transcend those obstacles. They may have learnt the hard way, and there's a lot of this expansion, and it's making way for a new phase in your connection, much more harmonious phase in your connection. We have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay, so there may have been an unhealthy codependent aspect of your connection in the past, and maybe the universe had to step in, create a tower moment in order to release you both from your codependency. You may have been looking too much to each other, you know, outside of yourself, for that love, that approval, that validation, like I always say. And there needed to be more independence, so that you can work together in a more harmonious way. Like, you don't need each other. You've released unhealthy attachment, and when you don't need each other desperately, then it's that preparation for the reunion. So yeah, this person is in a place of releasing codependency, obstacles, any addictions that they may have had that they were using to try and help them cope, but was ultimately holding them back. They're releasing those now. Okay, so we have mirroring each other. Yeah, I feel like codependency. Maybe you were both wearing masks, maybe you weren't both. You were both hiding in some kind of way in a comfort zone, i.e. it wasn't a healthy dynamic, but maybe you put up with it even though you wanted more, you didn't know how to express your needs or something, vice versa. So you're mirroring each other, and now you've had time and space to really look at yourselves. Self-image, you know, this person may have had some self-image issues, and maybe you did as well, like you didn't feel good enough, relationships reflect our wounds. So yeah, there was a lot of wounding, a lot of triggering and introspection. So yeah, this has been a time of going inwards, really being honest with yourselves, really healing the shadow side, learning to love yourselves. We have the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So yeah, you have to go through the flames like the Phoenix does in order to have the rebirth. You have to go through the pain. Maybe you're both wearing masks or staying in some kind of unhealthy comfort zone when it came to each other, that it was a way of subconsciously avoiding the healing, and then the universe had to step in, create a painful breakup of some kind, painful tower moment, in order to force you to really go through that wounding, really heal and release that through experiencing it, because you're both trying to avoid it. So again, this is a new phase, this is a rekindling of your connection, and amazingly we have twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling. You complement each other. So this is a twin flame union, and I feel it's rekindling those flames. That mirror is becoming one, coming into harmony, balance and reunion. That's really amazing. Okay, so let's look at Our Eternal Love cards. What messages do they have for you right now? I'm so sorry. I've been foolish and taken you for granted. I regret hurting you. So yeah, they have regrets. They are sorry. They do feel foolish. There may be a pause right now. You may not be hearing from them just yet because they feel a little bit silly or maybe downright humiliated by what's happened in the past. But they can see things so much more clearly now, and they want to make amends. Yeah, look, wow. I'm embarrassed about my actions. I wouldn't be able to look you in the eyes. That's what I was just saying. I feel envious of everyone who is close to you. I want to be by your side too. So yeah, they may be knowing that you're with family or friends. They may be looking at your social media. You may have another partner, and they're feeling envious of these people. They want to be so important to you. They want to be by your side. They want to spend their life, their time with you. We have past life karma is causing a deep rejection fear within me that I'm not even consciously aware of. So you've shared many past lives together. You've both felt abandoned by each other, rejected in several different scenarios in several different lifetimes, and it's that deep down subconscious wound and fear has bled through into this lifetime. So this person may not even fully be aware or realize why they feel so afraid of rejection. I've always loved you, it's just misaligned. So this is about the soul contract. You may have agreed to go through certain things before it was time for reunion, and the law of attraction as well. If we aren't in a place of loving ourselves, then the twin flame will be the same, and twin flame union cannot come about through codependent ways, and so there is the need for that self-love, the trust in the divine, the surrender. So yeah, this is just confirmation. They want you to know that they have always loved you. It's never been about them not loving you and not wanting to be with you. It's always been about that misalignment, it not being the right time. So let's look at the Romance Angels Oracle cards. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So this person is going to reach out. This shows the masculine energy reaching out and expressing love to the divine feminine, because there's pink and green here, and both are colours of the heart chakra. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So there's going to be some playful times ahead. When this person reaches out, they may try and test the waters initially by being a bit playful rather than being like all heavy and serious, just to kind of test what your reaction to them is going to be like before they get into the more heavier stuff. You deserve love. You are lovable. So I feel like you've both come into this realization, and that is creating more of an alignment, so you can be much more ready to come into that union with each other. So let's look at the I love you to the moon and back cards. What do they need you to know right now? I'm just not at the maturity level to give you what you need. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. Okay, so this is what was happening in the past. There needed to be more maturity. You were mirroring each other, so maybe you both needed to awaken a bit more. And again, it says it doesn't mean I don't love you. This person has always loved you, even if it hadn't appeared that way. Deep down, you push me away because you don't want me to see your human flaws. So yeah, you've been mirroring each other. And both deep down had fears of rejection. So there was some part of you, most likely subconscious, which was pushing this person away. Could have been through unrealistic expectations or something like that. When you were so sure of me, I thought to myself, what have I done to earn this love? I've done very little. Okay, so when you met this person, I feel as though you felt that soul recognition, like you knew that you'd known each other before in other lifetimes. You knew that this person was the one for you, maybe even. And to them, they thought that you just had infatuation with them. It didn't make logical sense for you to be in love with them when in their eyes you didn't know them, kind of thing. And it may have taken them quite a while to have that trust. I do feel like they understand things a lot more now because a lot more time has passed. Let's see what they have to say with the messages from the divine masculine cards. We have I'm reprioritizing. So yeah, they may have been prioritizing other things and not your connection in the past, but now I feel as though they are prioritizing this beautiful union that you have because they've woken up and realized just how significant and important and meaningful this connection is. I feel you. So this is talking about the telepathic bond that you share. They feel your feelings and vice versa. And we have I'm scared of what's ahead. So they do have some fears. They're scared of losing you. They're scared of rejection. They're scared of messing up. Noticing these are all kind of purple shades, so that's the crown chakra, and that is all about their awakening. Definitely awakened a lot since the troubles happened between you both. Okay, so let's pull some messages out of the bag next. We have in the palm of your hand. So yeah, this person felt like their heart was in the palm of your hand and they could be heartbroken at any moment. You could crush them at any moment. And so I feel like they were always on guard, kind of thing. I need you. So they're missing you terribly right now. Yeah, they felt safer in the status quo. So I definitely feel there was some kind of unhealthy dynamic between you. Like you were in each other's lives in some kind of way, but there was codependency, or this person wasn't coming forward fully and maybe you weren't either. So you both kind of settled for the unhealthy dynamic rather than being brave and courageous and having the full-on reunion where you're completely naked and vulnerable with each other. So yeah, there was a feeling of feeling safer in that status quo for a long time. but they regret that. They regret feeling safer in their comfort zone. They regret they didn't take action. And we have lost without you. So yeah, their life, like that world card in reverse, their life has been turned upside down. So let's look at the divination dice next. We have the potion bottle. So I'm immediately feeling as though when you first met, they kind of felt like you put some kind of spell on them. They felt like they didn't trust it, basically. They felt like it was illogical for there to be this kind of love at first sight and such a deep magnetic pull. Dinosaurs, relics. To me, this is really saying that your connection is ancient, like it goes beyond time even. But there may be something specific about dinosaurs as well in your specific connection for some of you. They feel as though you are their best friend and they want that to blossom into a full-on union, romantic, in the 3D. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, the crown chakra. This is all about awakening, self-mastery, enlightenment, seeing. This person's seeing things crystal clear. And we have beer. So you may have met through or at a place where there was alcohol involved. They may contact you with Dutch courage. They may be talking about you when they're having a few beers with their friends. I feel like they're saying positive things though. So let's see what charms want to come out for you today. Okay, so we have the purse here. So it could have been something to do with finances that may have been holding this person back. Don't know why it doesn't want to focus on it. Yeah. They want to get engaged to you. This is the engagement ring. They want that commitment. They want to marry you. They feel like you are the one for them. We have the base here. Maybe specific, someone's a musician. They may communicate with you through music. But music to me is about harmony as well. They want to come into harmony. Your connection is moving into harmony because we also have the windmill here, which is the wheel of fortune, which is moving in a positive new direction. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.